What's going on, Pisces? I hope you are very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for January 2022. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you don't see coming, and then close off with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides for January 2022. So you are most definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Pisces, as we move through the reading. Thanks a lot for checking out the reading. I do appreciate your viewership. And if you find that it resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I would also really appreciate that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what's coming your way here for January 2022. Let's pull the energy and tap into your timeline here, Pisces. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Pisces. Okay, let's see what we got going on here for you this month, Pisces. Let's just make sure that all of these cards are in order for you here and also visible to you. Okay, interesting energy right off the bat, Pisces. Very interesting. Okay, so this month for you guys, I see there being like a split within you. Let's start off in your overall energy for the month. We have the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and also the Temperance card here for you. So I see there being like a split within your consciousness this month of like one part of you just wants stability and wants to build safety and like build a predictable life, where on the other hand, you are really hungry for romance and excitement and the thrill of life. Okay, so this could be a theme that you've been debating back and forth for a while, but I think like in the beginning of 2022, right, January, you're probably setting some sort of goal for 2022. And a lot of you, I just see you like almost there's a danger of not going anywhere because you're going in two different directions. Okay, that's just for some of you here. There is a need for you to balance out this King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups energy. So this is balancing out the inner child with the stable adult, essentially. So make sure that you're a fully integrated human here. You know, you keep your inner child alive. You got to fight for custody. I don't know why I'm getting inner child from the Page of Cups. Some of you could have two different love offers here as well. For some of you, definitely coming through pretty strongly that there could be some sort of like younger, immature love offer. For others, there could be a King of Pentacles here, you know, some sort of mature person with a lot of money behind them. So for those of you who are single, I definitely see there being like, there's a bunch of splits here, right? So whether it's from a partner or your overall energy, I see that. So we're going to have to clarify that in a second, Pisces. But then we move down here to what you don't see coming for the month, and we have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and also the Nine of Pentacles here. So I do see you guys you know, going on some sort of adventure this month, right? The Page of Wands is the centerpiece to your reading here. So for a lot of you, I think what Spirit is saying is like, you know, have your fun this month, but just make sure that you don't overdo it, right? With that Temperance card, all about balance and kind of it could also be divine intervention, like slowing you down. But really this month, it's all about being in the middle. You know, the Temperance card is all about the middle way. I'm getting like whatever quest you're going on here, it does have to do with like physical abundance, but also fun for your soul. And there's something about like you attaining like a certain degree of enlightenment where you don't let the highs like consume you and you don't let the lows consume you. You're just kind of like in this middle space that's actually more pleasurable than being all over the place. So I think that's what you're learning this month as well. So kind of like deep spiritual principles coming through for you. But we also have this Nine of Pentacles here, right? So what you don't see coming is definitely some good money, some good money coming at you this month, some financial stability, also the Four of Pentacles here. There may be a period where you do need to be a little bit more financially stable than you usually are, like focus on your money. Remember, remain balanced, because once again, it's a mixture of adventure and practicality. So I think the order of the day for you here is tapping into the element of fire and earth, So we're going to have to clarify that in a second, but let's move on to the advice from your spirit guides. We have the Four of Cups, the Judgment, and also the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like they are really advising you to think deeply about the choice, about the adventure that you're about to embark on, okay? Because there is a split within you between practicality, wanting safety, and also wanting a thrilled kind of adventure life. I feel like they're saying just be careful if you want to like break everything off and just go on this adventure with the Page of Wands, Page of Cups energy. Just be careful. Make sure that you keep your money on your mind. You keep it all in order. It's just like a slight caution. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense here, Pisces. We also have this Knight of Cups here. I feel like this is an encouragement from Spirit to really go for what you want. In love here, you do have a lot of things coming in, especially if you're single. Like, you almost might have to balance out all the offers that you're getting. People find you very attractive this month. So Spirit is saying with this Knight of Cups, I feel, to romanticize your life, like make sure that you take up these offers that are coming your way. If love has been something that you've wanted for a long time, make sure that you don't pass it up as well. Although this is like kind of an air of caution, the Judgment of the Four of Cups, make sure you make a well judgment. It's also saying don't let that hold you back. And that's why the whole theme of this reading is you guys got to know when to push forward and when to pull back. It's like this is the whole energy of your entire reading. So very cool energy, an interesting frequency coming in. So let's go ahead, Pisces, and start clarifying some of the cards for you to see what's going on here. The first card that I want to clarify for you is this Temperance card. Tell us more about this Temperance card for Pisces, please. Why is this Temperance card here for Pisces? Okay, the Temperance card is clarified by the Exhaustion card, yeah. And so I feel like there's this feeling like you guys are going back and forth with yourself. Like you're not very clear on what you want. Once again, you're trying to find a way to fuse. So for those of you in a commitment, in a partnership, or in a job, you're trying to keep your inner child alive, like adventure, but you find that it's exhausting you. So the Temperance card says, don't allow there to be a split within you. You can be a whole human being who is integrated and contains all of these aspects. A certain aspect of you that relies on practicality, a certain aspect of you that needs adventure and new love in your life. So this says quit exhausting yourself here by realizing that you can actually move into a state of wholeness and hold space for dichotomy, hold space for polarity and duality. It's kind of like the way of Tantra, realizing that everything is one thing. Everything's made up of the same energy here. So instead of defining it as oh, I'm so split, I have the King of Pentacles energy, the Page of Cups, I'm such a split person, realize that you can do both here. So there's no more need to exhaust yourself. The Temperance calls these things into balance. So make sure that you split, you integrate both aspects. Because I think both of these aspects are very real for you. And if you kind of sweep one under the rug and you accentuate another part, most likely you've probably been accentuating the King of Pentacles, practical energy, but your soul is hungry for adventure. Your soul is definitely hungry for adventure, but it's an interesting energy here. So let's go ahead and also clarify this. Let's go ahead and clarify this Page of Wands as the centerpiece to your reading. Why is this here for Pisces? Why is this Page of Wands here for Pisces in January. Okay, the Page of Wands is clarified by the Friendliness card, which happens to be the Two of Cups. So for those of you that are single, I definitely feel like what you don't see coming is you actually moving into a place where you're completely open to new love, you're completely open to new relationships. Okay, so this may be you. A lot of you are like fighting your natural tendency to play it safe all the time, and like almost realizing that you're going to have to take some risks, right? You're going to have to move into a space where you open yourself up to love and to adventure. I do see it being scary for you. Like you might have to like feel like you're losing control, but you need to make space for new people to come in. So this all is about love for you, you know? Especially a lot of you, you might have these two different offers, right? You might have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, a younger person and an older kind of mature more energy. So interesting. Also maintain your independence here though, above all, with that Nine of Pentacles too. So let's go ahead and clarify this this Judgment, right? Why is this Judgment card here for Pisces here? Cannot keep these cards in order for some reason today. Why is this Judgment card here for Pisces? Okay, the Judgment card is clarified by the Courage card. Yeah, so this is what I've been talking about the whole reading here, Pisces. This is you being strong, realizing that you have to take more risks in your life. Okay, it's not that you have to abandon yourself as a practical individual. This is really like a whole like law of attraction kind of reading, but you know, you're going to have to move out of your comfort zone and take a risk, okay? Especially when it's for love, adventure. Some of you may be moving in January. You know, you may be moving or making plans to do so. This is you linking up with someone. It's your time here. So if you've been single for a long time, but you're just so worried about practicality, you guys are in a really solid financial position, I do feel, this month as well, for what you don't see coming. So you have options to maneuver around your reality. So you have to be strong to make this final commitment, though, to integrating this new like childlike part of you that wants to go out and experience new love in the world. Okay, so let's also clarify this this Knight of Cups. Why is this here for Pisces in the advice from Spirit? So Spirit is saying, you know, have some courage here. Why is the Knight of Cups here from your spirit guides? Whenever you have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, that generally means new love is coming at you. So, and then you have the Two of Cups here too. Okay, the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Creativity card. Yeah, so this is Spirit, you know, telling you to be, you know, get going. You know, not really, don't do a lot of introversion this month. Creativity to the Knight of Cups, you know, be creative in your pursuit of new love here, right? The Page of Wands, your spirit is really hungry this month for play, you know, like even like it's hungry for a little bit of a spicy frequency, like, oh my God, like maybe things won't work out. Like part of the fun of life is you don't know how things are going to work out. Like when you approach someone new in love, it's like you get this feeling because like even if they reject you, it's like whatever, you're experiencing another soul and it's so fun. So it's like have that mindset is what Spirit is telling you here. Okay, let's also just clarify this Four of Cups for you, Pisces, because I think it's important. Why is Spirit putting this Four of Cups here for you in your advice and message position? Let's see. I think they're saying keep your practicality. Don't go like the problem here's like the main message you're reading if I had to like summarize it. When people go through a stage of healing and they're moving from someone who's more practical and they want to be more adventurous, way too often, more often than not, people will swing to the polar opposite, which could just be just as damaging. So instead of like, once again, what the whole reading's about, integrating your practicality with your adventurous spirit, they just forget about the practicality. They go all the way into playfulness and their life falls apart. The whole reading here is for you to maintain wholeness within those two aspects of your own self. So sorry about that rant, but let's see. Why is the Four of Cups here for Pisces here? Okay, the Four of Cups is clarified by the schizophrenia card. Okay, yeah, this is Spirit saying, like, telling you to make a jump. Okay, so this is like the Two of Swords here. So they're telling you, this card really says it does no good to stay in a stuck position. You do need to do something to, you see how you're stuck between two different places here. Once again, I feel like you're stuck between these two different aspects of your personality. You're going to have to drop both of them. Stop trying to figure it all out and just be who you are, right? Integrate yourself. Okay, especially with love too, though. They're saying don't overthink this here. Remember the power of your reading. There's not a lot of swords here, right? There's no swords, and this is the first card of the mind, or the very first card of the mental sphere, right? The swords, the air card. So what that tells me is, like, don't overthink this month. All your energy is not about overthinking. It's about taking action and pulling the trigger. So I hope this resonates. I hope this has provided you clarity and insight here, Pisces, for January 2022. Looking like a super jam-packed, like, action-filled month. It's all about that inner game, though, combining those two polarities within you, becoming a whole awesome human being. So if you want more information on your situation or January in general, feel free to book a personal reading with me, Pisces. You could find the information for that in the description box of this video. It would be an honor and pleasure to work with you guys one-on-one. I absolutely enjoy it so much. So with that being said, I hope you have a great January, and I will talk to you guys next week on your next reading. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.